And we're live. We're in the New Glasgow store this morning with Paula and Emily. Paula, please introduce. I just gave the name, but please let us know who Emily is and what she's doing here visiting us today.
Very exciting. Emily from Maison Berger is here to tell us all about it.
Yes.
And it's exclusive to our New Glasgow store.
It is. Now, what is Maison Berger?
So Maison Berger was developed in 1898 in Paris by a pharmacist in a hospital just to purify the air.
Okay.
So at that time we didn't have all these beautiful fragrances.
Yes.
It was just basically alcohol based and with the calic burner to purify the air. So we can show you actually how it starts. So you will receive or purchase a lamp.
Okay.
It will be empty.
And then you have your choice of, I said flavors earlier, but different scents.
Fragrances,
Yeah.
yes. And then you can see the wick. And then you will pour the fragrance in about 2/3, and then you do have to let the wick soak for about 20 minutes, just so that it will actually burn. So then we will light it. I think we will.
It's live. That's what happens. We expect these things. There we go. I think we're catching there.
There we go.
There we go.
So we will let this burn for 2 minutes.
Okay.
And then we'll blow it out. And then we will just cap it just because of the heat here, and then it will perform its magic and it will purify the air.
Fantastic.
So then after the 20 minutes, you can leave it burning because then you'll, or not the flame burning,
yes,
but you will still get the fragrance within the air, or you can just cap it and then
it will stop.
That stops it from happening.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And this burner can get really hot.
Very, very hot. So you have to be very cautious about this, just so that you're not bumping it or around little children, around pets, around elderly. So it's wonderful for if you've had fish for dinner and you don't want that smell in your house anymore.
Burnt popcorn.
That's right. Or a smoker, or pets, or just about any smell that you don't want in, and it doesn't mask it. It actually does purify it.
Yes.
That's the difference of the lamp.
Exactly. And then we also do have the car diffusers.
Yes, which is great.
So this will show you, again, for the pets, safe for pets, and if you've had them to the beach and they're really wet and your car smells like
that wet dog smell. Not so good.
Dog. And then you'll also see if you're a smoker and smoke in your car, and that will get rid of it as well.
So these packages come with the fragrance as well?
Absolutely.
Oh, awesome.
This is everything to go for your car.
Perfect.
They make great gifts.
That I was just gonna say that's a fantastic gift.
I was gonna say, I know we don't want to talk about Christmas, but great stocking stuffers.
Well, yeah, because that's what I need that when I'm driving, the aroma energy. I'd be like, bah, wake me up. Wonderful. And we have a lot of different styles of the lamps themselves, which is really cool, kind of to go with any kind of decor, really.
Any home decor, or any room. Some people will just want something that's plain in their kitchen, and then you might have like grapefruit or something that's fruity, or maybe after dinner you're sitting in your living room having an after dinner coffee or cocktail, and you might want something woodsy or relaxing that way, or even in your bathroom. So if you want anything that is like aromatherapy, so you could virtually have a lamp in every room of your house.
Yes.
And different colors.
Absolutely.
Match,
Yeah. And Paula, you mentioned that we have kind of starter kits as well.
So beginners. This is the one I started with. So it comes with the lamp, the wick, and the fragrance as well.
Okay.
So you just started.
That's perfect, because that's the thing. You walk into selection and you get a little overwhelmed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because basically the 500 mils, that will last you about a month.
Okay.
If you're using it, then it's about your 20 minutes a day. If you were up and then, like you said, for popcorn or then fish, you think, okay, now I need to light it a couple of times. But basically that will give you a month.
Yes.
If it was used every day just for the 20 minutes. But if you just want the fragrance, it may only last you a few days.
Exactly. And we've hit the 2-minute mark on that, so we
Okay.
just blow it out
We do.
and then put the cap on.
Just
and it
for safety.
yes,
That's right.
and then it just dispenses some purifying goodness into the air.
Absolutely. And like I said, within 20 minutes, we'll just cap it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
You have to be a little cautious because this does get hot as well.
Yes.
So when you're removing that, just maybe have it
Take
on.
care.
That's-
Yes.
that's
I've
right.
never found it real hot. Though,
It's not, no.
So it's not,
but
yeah.
It's not like soup. I mean, I can still do it.
If you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then with all the fragrances, we mentioned to Paula that we do have the little
Yeah.
tester strips.
She
So-
said, I wish that we had Smell-O-Vision on Facebook.
My favorite is the zest of vermilia because it's so lemony.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll let you smell it.
Smell it.
I have the little testers because it's more of a lower concentration if you use the testers.
I just have to say the lamp we just blew out smells really good. I'm getting a little, and it's not overwhelming. It's just a nice
That
scent.
is the zesty. Yeah, that's what we have in our lamp, which we use in our store.
Yep,
Awesome.
it's great.
Especially if we
Sparkling
decide to
zest.
have something stinky for lunch.
That didn't happen.
Awesome. So I'm
I'm
just gonna smell this for everybody.
fresh. And clean.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like a lemony lemongrass verbena. Yeah, that's a beautiful smell. Come into New Glasgow, everyone, and you can smell it for yourself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And also, like you mentioned too, if you don't want it to be so fragrant, you can use the I just lost my head here.
The
Air purifier.
Okay.
So that can sort of
It's like a neutralizer.
right.
Okay.
Right.
And like you said, this was created over a century ago with the purpose of being an air purifier in a medical kind of situation. So it has a lot of history. Yeah.
Absolutely. So it's great for well, I guess you can have it in nursing homes, but because
Yep.
it's plain. But if it wasn't anything, or in a hospital, still now. But if it is in your home where
Yep.
you're
Even if you have the sniffles, like we
Right.
still get colds. or
That's right, because
yeah.
it does get rid of the bacteria in the air.
Mhm.
So, and even if you had a cold and I was there, you're right, it would purify.
Yeah.
So it not only kills odors, kills bacteria.
Exactly. It does double duty.
Yeah.
That's absolutely fantastic. I think we hit everything, ladies. I mean, we don't just have the lamps, of course. We've got the car
diffusers.
diffusers as well, and
wicks,
the
like,
wicks.
If you've had a lamp for a while, you may need a new wick. So we
We
sell
can
the
hook
wick
you up.
separate too.
Usually they say within a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering how.
Or if you do have just one lamp and you're like, okay, I have 3 different fragrances, I will just take the wick out, let it dry, and then you could use another wick, so that you're not sort of getting 2
Mixed.
fragrances in one. That's right.
That makes
But then
sense.
maybe you've created your own
Yeah.
fragrance.
I have a question. So how long should you leave your wick in there? Like just until it goes empty, or
Yeah, you can leave. Let's just say about a year. Like you
Mm-hmm.
can use this
you don't have
same.
to dry it over.
Nope.
Just
No,
it's
the only thing where you may want to dry it is if you are changing to a different fragrance.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And so that if you dry that, don't wash it or just let it dry because it is alcohol based.
Oh, so-
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you did mention too about you can combine fragrances. So if you have a couple of smells you want to try together, you can.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I had someone mention that they put a lemon and a eucalyptus.
Oh, nice.
So we really like that. So
Yep.
it was, okay, now we're creating some new ones on our own. So,
Mhm.
but mostly people will have their favorites, whether they like floral or citrus or woodsy. So it's basically for everyone and for men too.
And we
Like
have
there's-
wellness
Yeah.
ones like the aromatherapy and
Yep.
different ones like that.
Great. I think that's fantastic. And again, they're for Inglis Jewelers. They're exclusively at our New Glasgow store. In store only, not available online. So you come and you visit the girls. I'm going to pan over because Celeste wanted to say hi to everyone. Hi, Celeste. You come over to New Glasgow and check it out and smell for yourself. Because, like I said, I'm smelling that lamp and I love it. It's beautiful. So thank you, Emily, so much for joining us today. And thanks, Paula.
Thank you.
And we'll see everybody again soon.